I'm gonna stop rambling. Good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning, Moonshift, Paul 2. What's going on, Blackfoot? What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. See, a few faces just popped in the Discord. We have over here on the left-hand side the Nasdaq on Bookmap. We are looking right now at the 15-minute chart on the ES. Let's look at the 1 hour real quick and do a quick breakdown, right? So a key level that I'm watching is this level right here, this 56.36.25. The reason I find this as a strong level is because we have this green candle here, which signifies a type of pullback, right? So we had our drop, a pullback, and then a drop again. So at this point on this pullback, we based out, we almost triple topped at that point on this hourly time frame. So this was a very strong ceiling on the market. The market had a very hard time breaking it. The market failed to break it. It couldn't break it, and then it gave us a crazy sell-off. So that's a key level that I'm going to be looking for today. I'm going to mark that off as a key level. Now, obviously, you know, all the ICT style traders, they'll show you we have a fair value gap here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. So that's why, this is exactly why on the higher time frame, I don't like to trade supply and demand. I will much rather trade, I'm sorry, not supply and demand, fair value gaps, because look at how many are created, because when we're looking for supply and demand, we're looking for these areas. So those areas are usually above for supply, these fair value gaps. So the people who are trying to short these, I hate the saying become liquidity, but that is what's going on. They're selling at these points thinking we're going to reverse just for the buyers to be stepping in. Remember, for every buyer, there's a seller. If buyers are more aggressive, price will go up. If sellers are more aggressive, price will go down. So they become the liquidity. We push higher. Again, we come into this fair value gap now on the hourly. We have some resistance because it is pre-market, so there's not much strength right now to push us higher. So also considering this 1 hour fair value gap right here, all those new ICT inverse fair value, can't talk this morning. Inverse fair value gap traders, they're gonna say, oh well, this is a key area right here from like 5600 to 5693. Meanwhile, my supply and demand, I have a broken 1 hour supply zone right under that. So again, it's the idea of there's going to be buyers above me with their stop losses right above me as well. So they're going to either enter somewhere and they're going to stop out somewhere that I'm looking to enter. And that's sort of what the banks and the institutional traders are looking for. They're looking for those areas other than the algos, of course. They're looking for those areas that, okay, somebody else might be trapped here, might be tricked in here. They take advantage of that. So this is the area of interest I'm looking at on the ES. Now the other thing is we have this area of interest on the hourly, but we have a 3 hour demand right here. So we have our basing candle, long lower wick, and a strong impulse candle. Now the continuation was pretty weak, so I am expecting a pullback. A pullback would be great, but if we look at the 3 hour right here, this could also potentially be a basing if this 3 hour does want to push higher. So we're going to mark this level out right here. This is pre-market high. We're going to mark that out as pre-market high. PMH pre-market high. And that's a level that I want to see if we could break and hold. I want to see if we could make our way to that 56.36, and I'll see where I want to put my stop loss. We'd look at something like this, but that's not the best risk to reward, but we could look for that 1 hour supply up there. But I do think we're going to want to dip before we rip. Remember, guys, what have we been doing every day this week? Every single day this week, what have we done? We have dipped in the morning and we have popped in the afternoon. Even yesterday, when I thought I was a bit late, remember we missed this entry right here? But then it turned out it ended up popping again around 11:45. What time did it pop the day before? 10:45. Day before that, 12:15. So it's 11. It's coming. I do think it'll be an afternoon again. Oh, that's so cool. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. if you come over on TradingView to the sidebar here, usually that's for the chart itself, but it pulls open the watch list. All right, now let's go over the NASDAQ real quick. It is 10:26 right now. Let's check out the NQ. NQ is at a 3-hour supply zone, so we're going to check that out real quick. We have our basing candle, a strong drop, and continuation. So this is a very strong zone. We could see that too because look at these wicks right here. This was a target from yesterday. Oh, that's right. It was yesterday. It was a NASDAQ trade we missed. That was a crazy trade, though. That was nuts. So I'm probably gonna look to see if there's any divergence to the highs, because right now we have to think, guys, a lot of people are gonna be bullish right now, right? Buy, buy, buy. Everybody's like, oh my god, the market's so strong, we have to buy, buy, buy. That's absolutely right, we do. But if everybody's thinking we have to buy right now, don't you think that the market makers might want to do something else beforehand, just to, shake some people up, fool some people, get some people in the wrong positions? So I'm going to mark out the highs on the pre-market highs on the NASDAQ as well, like I did ES, and we're going to watch those highs and see if there's any divergence or if we want to reject those highs. What's up, YouTube? Good morning, YouTube. What's going on? Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I do think we might pull back to start the day. Let's check out some smaller time frames now. We'll go to the 2-hour, 1 hour. Not much. We have a bit of a 1 hour demand zone here, but I'm not the biggest fan because look at this long upper wick. So that tells me, an upper wick tells me, buyers were able to take us this high about, what's this, 277 to 387, about 100 points. Buyers took us 100 points and sellers ripped them lower. Okay, so now as great as it is that we have an impulse move here, we're still in that range. This is a range right here. We had a long wick here. We had a long wick here. This is a range. And then look, this wicked right back to that range. So there's not much imbalance on the NASDAQ. So if we do break this 3-hour supply zone, we'll probably go see that 2-hour around 19,630. We're going to have to really see as well how strong our equities are doing. So let's check real quick on the daily time frame. Look at how strong Meta had a very strong day yesterday. We're going to mark out yesterday's close on Meta. This is Amazon, another strong daily time frame. Nvidia also strong daily time frame. So it's hard to go short right now because of how strong the equities are. But again, it's just the knowledge of knowing that a lot of people are still going to be going long too, and that all week the market starts off with the sell-off and then has the reversal. So we're going to take a look. We'll keep an eye potentially on some NQ shorts. We'll see though. We'll see. Sellers coming in right now. Hey, good morning, Amity. What's going on? So we have some divergence right here, right? NASDAQ's making these new lows. ES hasn't made those lows yet. So the the NASDAQ is much weaker. We'll probably see that when the market opens. VIX is, I'm trying to watch where the VIX is in relation to yesterday's price on the VIX. That's important. There's market's going to open in about 5 seconds. We have some selling pressure coming, and the question is, are we going to open and continue this selling pressure, or are we going to open and pop? Now it looks like we're going to continue with this momentum. I'm not taking any trades. I'm probably never ever going to try to trade some type of market open like that. Assuming it's going to continue a certain direction, because we have to remember the volume shift that happens when we go from this 915 candle, because it's a 15-minute time frame, to the 930 candle, because that 930 is when New York Stock Exchange opens. A lot of volume comes in. We could have a whole different shift in direction, and the higher time frame was still on the bull side. So we'll stay patient. If there's no short setup up here right now, that's okay. We wait. If there's no setup, that means there's a good chance there's no continuation. So we got to remember that as well. I'm going to keep it on the 15-minute time frame for now, just to get a clearer picture of our levels. If we're on the 5-minute, it's too crunched up, and we don't want to be chasing any trades because of that. Give me a second to grab a sweatshirt, guys. It is, oh my goodness, it's cold. I'll just put the heat on. I don't know why I'm grabbing a sweatshirt. I'll trade outside another day. Alright, see what I'm saying, guys? Buyers tried to step in, market opened, it tried to dip a bit, and then buyers stepped in. The shift in that volume, the shift in the strength, just have to be patient right now.
Hey, what top of the morning to you, sir?
Hey, good morning, Marziti. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for that webinar yesterday. Guys, you too, check it out. Marziti did a great live stream yesterday, webinar on TradingView walkthrough. TradeOvate, what I say, TradingView, TradeOvate walkthrough. I do it all the time.
TradingView, but I mean TradeOvate.
If you
talked about all the quirks and how to get around them and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. What up, Trade Wolf? I am in New York, so it's, you know what it is? It's not that it's cold out right now. It's that it's cold in here because the AC's pumping. But we're staying out of this trade right now. If anything, we wait for the 15 to close, you know? But right now, we're still in this range. We always want to look for ranges. This is our current range right here to about, I would say to about here. So we look for our range, we find our range, that's the accumulation. We'll see if there's any form of manipulation, and then see if there's going to be a distribution from that, right? We saw that yesterday as well. So we're just going to wait right now and see what's up. Guys, also, quick announcement, do not fall for any scammers claiming to be anybody in the Bullish Bears community. It does happen sometimes. People will reach out pretending to be a fake me, a fake Sig, whoever. It's obviously not us. And we will never want you to copy trade. We don't offer anything like that. We offer, I know Sig also does the trading, the coaching. Alright guys, we're getting a bit of buying pressure. I want to see the ES take out these pre-market highs, and I want to see the NASDAQ fail those highs. That's where I'm at right now. I'm looking at the weighted index right here. This is the weighted index. I want to see the weighted index real quick without extended hours, just to get an idea. Okay, alright, let's go demand zone weighted index. So now I know if it drops more, I could use that demand zone on the weighted index with this demand zone on the NASDAQ for a confirmation. So here's the ES trying to push higher. I'm looking for a retest of this supply zone on the NASDAQ for a reversal while ES breaks that pre-market high. But ES will need to reject that pre-market high. Apple is currently dropping. Microsoft with a pretty high wick to the upside. Amazon chopping around, trying to find some buying pressure, and Nvidia also chopping around. So we're just waiting right here, guys. We're looking for potential divergence. We're looking for whatever the market wants to give us. Looking again at the 5-minute. Glad we didn't try to short and think we would continue, because we have to remember that market open will change almost everything if we're going from pre-market to market open. Again, good buying pressure. I'm looking at the book map right here. I don't really see any heavy levels to the upside, which usually we do have those heavy levels for targets to have some confidence that we are going to continue higher. So we're going to wait and see. But sometimes also when there's no levels to the upside, it's a lot of room to move higher. So we have to be a bit careful. I'm probably still just going to wait for that 15 to close. Because remember, guys, the market's open for so long. And even if the first hour and a half, 2 hours is the most impulsive, it's the most volatile. And yes, the last 2 hours as well in some cases. I'm not going to try to jump into a trade in the first 5, 10, 15 minutes if I'm not near any area of interest. I'm not near any setups. I'm not comfortable with the air. It's just no reason right now to try to chase anything. I see buyers coming in, but I don't see anything under us right at the moment to support us other than the fact that we are at the bottom of this range. And I'm not trading that range. It's not how I want to trade, so that's okay right now. We're gonna wait. Accumulation, give me some manipulation some way, and distribution the other way. I'm looking at these highs on NQ. We're coming up near that area. I would need ES to break that high first, and I would need NQ to hold. Not this high right here, pre-market high. So looking for a retest of this supply, and then an ES to break that high. 3 minutes left on this 5 minute. Plenty of time for it to do whatever it wants. Staying patient. If we get a 5 minute rejection off of that supply zone, I'll definitely take it. Right now, though, ES is finding some selling pressure. Just a little bit. Do you guys want the market pulse, the beeping on, or no? Probably not. I would assume not.
Here, I'll do it for you.
Very good. Alright, so we're getting that break. It looks like NQ is going to want to take out that pre-market high, though, so I'm being very wary here. Very wary. Not so scary. No, I'm just playing. Let's see. I'm looking at this high now, though. If that high is the one that wants to be taken out, we'll figure out an entry short. I almost want to take it at where we are now, but I'm not really seeing anything telling me to sell right here. 19,500? Alright, maybe. I sort of want to try this short, but I'm going to wait. We got 2 minutes left. I don't have the divergence yet. VIX is pushing lower, which is bearish, bullish. Nvidia's pumping higher right now. Apple's dumping. What's our weighted index doing? What'll probably happen is I'll take some NQ shorts. That's a good rejection. Quick 20. Nice. Yo, good job. NQ Rips in the YouTube just said he caught that for about 23 bar reversal long to liquidity. Yo, hold up. I gotta think if I want to take this short or not. Give me a sec. I feel like I want to be patient on this. I'm not seeing much resistance here. If anything, I'll wait for the candle to close on the 5. And if we get the rejection, I'll enter. But right now, I'm not taking any shorts. Took 3 bar reversal long into liquidity where we just took quick 20 was good stuff. See that? We're pumping higher. 30 seconds left in the 5 minute. Whenever it comes to time frame analysis and any type of trading, understanding the time frame is so important. If you're looking at the 5 minute, the most important is the last minute or two. If you're looking at the 15 minute, most important is that last maybe 5 minutes. Looking at the hourly, most important is that last 10 minutes. You will see extra volatility in those time frames, on those time frames, because of manipulation in the market. I'm not taking that short. I feel like it's rejecting this high, but I also feel like we haven't really had that manipulation. I don't know, man. I'm just not taking it. No, thank you. It could be. I'd rather not trade. It could be. We saw yesterday's setup was crazy. That 2022 ICT nonsense setup. But it came off of our demand zone, so I'm going to make that one my own. I'm just playing. Look at the strength in the weighted index right here. I'm not shorting the NASDAQ because of how strong the weighted index looks. If we look at our equities, which we have to be aware of if we're trading something like the NASDAQ, Apple's super weak. Microsoft's pumping new high a day. Nvidia's strong made a new high a day on that last candle. Amazon's making a new high a day. Meta's close to making a new high a day. Only thing that was lacking is Apple. Apple is now strong. And wow, look at that. Look at that. We're going to wait here. We're going to wait here. We're not taking any breakouts. Looking for potential divergence. I can't believe they took away my icebergs. They knew how much I loved them.
What do you mean they took away your iceberg? Don't you subscribe to Rhythmic?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see them on here anymore. First day watching you, what's going on? I'm usually wait for liquidity grab and reverse, so I'm waiting for 488, 522. 488. I know, I was looking for 488 too. Well, you know what it is? I was looking for 48 to hold, and I was looking for ES to take out pre-market high. But because we haven't gotten that yet, I'm just staying patient on that. I really want NASDAQ to hold that 488. Because then my short entry is going to be probably supply, and we're going to target the lows. If we break that high on NASDAQ, no trade. Nvidia had a pretty big pullback. Could try a short up here with the tiniest stop loss, you know what I'm saying? Like a freaking 4 or 5 point stop loss if you wanted to try a short and you had some cojones on it, but I'm not doing that because what if we break the pre-market high and then reverse? So I'm not doing that. Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Apple was weak. Meta new high a day. Amazon some pullback. We're getting some resistance on the equities, that's for sure. It's just 2.5 minutes left on the 5. It could still pump higher. We didn't get the divergence yet, so I don't know if the divergence might end up on NASDAQ and ES will hold the low. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm just staying patient, and that's it. Patience is vital. Here we go, some buying pressure again. We got VIX sort of chopping. There we go, some buying. So there's that break of high. So glad we didn't take that. And there's the divergence too. So now I'm going to be crazy patient on this 5 minute to take shorts if we could close back below it with ES failing to break that high. But if ES breaks that high on this 5, then that's it. No trade, no setup. Bulls got it. I'm not perfect. That don't mean I won't shoot my shot. Let's see, come on ES, hold that. Aw, boo. Alright, we'll wait. Definitely gotta wait now because now there's no divergence in this zone. Yup, some buyers. Yup, that's it. That's alright. I suppose this could have been the manipulation, but that was the 9:30 candle, so we still have time, guys. The market just opened, what, 15 minutes ago? What time is it? It's 9:44. There's still a chance for this short. I mean, $15 closes though and looks pretty bullish. We're gonna see. Yo, I got you guys. I got you always. Nah, no short. Only way I would short at this point is we would really have to see sellers step in. I would need us to drop all the way back below supply and create a lower high out of supply. So right now, buyers have strength. Buyers have that. And again, the market is more than welcome to prove me right and drop and go give me that lower high. But right now, we're not chasing any shorts. We're being patient. This could still be the manipulation because look, we had the consolidation. We had a little bit of manipulation. I don't know if I would really call that manipulation because we took out, this could have been manipulation and then that was the high. So this could be now continuation if buyers want to continue. So this is sort of what I'm looking at now, is a break above. Only way I'm going to be bullish is a break above this 19,500, 19,522. I'll look for a retest to go along to take it to 632. Back here. Yo, NQ Rips, what's up? What's up? Make sure you sub, bro. I go live Monday and what's it? Monday and Friday on YouTube. I go live. I'm gonna try to go live every day, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be Futures Kevin on Twitch. And yeah, got a community, Bullishbrs, great community of like-minded traders. Look at the divergence we have here. We have ES is trying to pump higher while NASDAQ is trying to push lower. I want to get gold on this bottom chart. Wow, I can't believe I guessed how many ticks down that was. Look at this key level right here on gold with the fair value gap. I'm going to look for a long entry on gold there because gold has been so bullish. 61% though is down here. Optimal trade entry and all that nonsense. We'll see, we'll see. And guys, real quick, we'll look at gold daily. Look at the daily on gold. Gold made an all-time high yesterday. And now today it's trying to continue that price action. So that's why we were looking to go long to continue that. So we're looking at gold somewhere over here. VWAP's lining up with this bottom one, so we'll probably look for this bottom one. We'll be patient on the entry on that. NQ is rejecting in this supply. Gotta remember, a lot of people are going to be trying to chase these alongs, thinking they're trying to take a breakout. Only 9:47. Plenty of time. But yeah, followed your 9G for a minute. Nice, nice. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, appreciate it. Gotta keep a good vibe when you're trading. You can't be tense. You can't be frustrated over anything. I am short from NQ on top. NQ trading view disallowed setting this up. What? What? No way. Be careful with that short because I don't think we're going to go lower. We could look for divergence at this point because ES was making highs if NQ wants to hold this high. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Back to the bottom of that range. I mean, market loves its ranges. But I also don't want to get in because of the 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? The 1 minute's a little... I'm going to keep an ear out for NASDAQ selling pressure. Because I will go short if this is a good setup. I just don't feel like this is a good setup right now. And I could be wrong. This could be a phenomenal setup. And if that's the case, I will look to go short. Taking a look at Bookmap. Strong level up here, 19,500. I'm like considering grabbing a short right here, but I also don't want to jump in a short just for it to pop on us, right? So again, buyers have been winning for the time being since market opened, so I don't want to fight that right now. Even though, yes, oh, head and shoulders pattern on the 1 minute. Okay, sure, head and shoulders are cool. That's okay. Divergence is cool too. Patience is also very cool. Here's the 5. I sort of want to take this short. Let's see if we come back up into it. I'll put my order out. 478. Take this short. Stop loss at this high up here. I'm going to move my entry, actually. I'll let you guys know when I get in. Right now it's at 488. I'm like moving it away so it doesn't fill me somewhere bad. I'm going to try right there, 478. So we're short NQ1 contract. Stop loss is at the high right up here. Nice. Let's see if we get some good selling pressure in here, guys. Nvidia's been dropping lower. That's great. Really need to see some continuation on Nvidia. Apple was weak too, but it's trying to find some support. Being a little careful with these shorts. 3 seconds left on the 1 minute. 5 looked like it could sort of do anything. So I do really want to be careful. I might turn this into a scalp because I don't see the cleanest of short setups just yet. And now we're sort of ranging. And again, buyers just had that momentum. So I wouldn't be surprised if we wanted another leg up. I just don't see that long entry just yet. Yeah, see that? Again, buyers are going to try to bring us higher. Want to see weakness. Nvidia is trying to come back up to VWAP. I might move my stop loss on NASDAQ to the to that recent high, 501, because that's where this heavy level is on heat map. And I would think that if sellers are in the market, they would want to defend that level. It's a key psych level too. So we'll see if maybe we want to sweep this level right here. This is a strong level, and then fail. Guys, give me a second. I'm just grabbing a water. Alright, let's see. Gold's dropping. Still looking for gold. Potential longs on gold too. So if anything, we would just stop out of NASDAQ and wait for some gold entries. But buyers are trying to come back in on NQ. So we're staying patient right now. And we don't have the best divergence. We have 1 minute divergence and it gave us a pullback already. I'm looking for the bottom of this range. But I know, again, we were very bullish yesterday. And the day before. And the day, you know, so it's like, why would I want to fight that trend? But I just don't see any long entries right now. That's why I'm short. I don't see much support under us. We're in a supply zone. But this supply could just break and we could run higher. You know what I'm saying? So I'm being careful with my stop loss. I'm not going to move it again. It's at the high on NASDAQ. I'm looking for a divergence to hold. And that's where we're at right now on these NQ shorts. 15 minutes important to keep an eye on. 30 minutes important to keep an eye on. 6 minutes left in the 30. If we could get a drop on the 30, if we could close below supply, we're probably golden on these shorts. But we really have to keep an eye because this 15 minute is still very bullish. Need Nvidia to start dropping again. Nvidia had a pretty clean drop before, but it's trying to hold some support down here, right? Because this is Nvidia's range. 918.60 was the bottom of Nvidia's range. That was yesterday's close, it looks like, too, on Nvidia. So buyers are again trying to step back in. Very difficult for sellers right now. Really looking for sellers to step in, but they're struggling. I don't like where we're at. I do feel like the divergence is going to fail on NQ and we're going to see some highs. I'm not stopping out just yet. I'm already in this trade. I'd consider maybe moving my stop loss. Depends on how this 5 minute closes. What time is it? 9:54. This is going to be tough, guys. It's going to be close. Really need to see sellers step in this last 5 seconds. Alright. Alright, I'll bite. I'll stay in it. Okay. I like the noise. Alright. Okay. We'll wait. Won't jump the gun. Won't be too excited. We're still at that bottom of the range. Need to see a break. Without that, we're just failing and we should get out for a scalp. Remember that. Let's see. Again, I don't really see much supporting us, though, so I would like to see a pushback lower. But we are. This is the bottom of the range over here, right? So we have to be careful. But I see these little wicks, these pivots. I see those as lows that might need to be taken out. We have like a 1 minute fair value gap sitting like right over here somewhere. So it's like, I don't know. I want to see if we could drop. I want to see if we could trap some buyers. But it's keep failing. See those sellers keep failing? This 1 minute's going to be sort of important. Really need to see that continuation. Buyers are trying to step in their best right now. I might stop out of this to lock in these gains here because this does not feel like it wants to continue lower. VIX, though, is trying to push higher, which is bearish. Yeah, no, not a fan of this, guys. Let's see. If anything, maybe I'll move my stop loss at this point. Yeah, I'll move my stop. Play it a bit safer. But then it's like I move my stop, then what, it goes wicks me out, and then it'll continue. So it's like maybe at that point, I'll just look for a drop and get out into some strength. If it wants to give us that. It's just bouncing off the bottom of this range right now. So definitely considering, heavily considering getting out of this. Where's our weighted index? I need the weighted index up here. I really want to get out of this just because it's not trying to continue lower here. But I don't want to get out right now and then have it drop 30 seconds later. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I... But we're going to wait. This thing could, again, bounce one more time. These sellers are failing over and over again. Look at the sellers failing right there on NASDAQ. Need strong selling momentum. Yeah, forget this trade. One more little dip. Let's go try to sweep, just sweep these lows right here. That's where I'll get out. Forget everything else. If it wants to give me strong selling pressure on Bookmap, I'll hold. If not, I'm not holding this. There's no reason to. I'm moving my stop loss. No, this looks gross. This does not look good at all for the bears. That 1 minute again is important. 30 seconds left to close on. It's chopping around. If we get a drop and break a structure on the one, we could see it move lower. If not, we're not going to see it move lower. See? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. A lot of absorption just hit there. I'm moving my stop even tighter. I need that move now. I'm out. I'm out right there. I gotta get out right there. I don't trust this at all. If I miss out on it, it continues, great. If anybody else is short with it, take it, great. Nah, I'm not comfortable with that. It was not an A+ setup at all. Small scalp on that, very small. I made 1 R on that, so it's okay. Oh, nope, it cut me out a little less than 1 R. Alright, whatever. Again, it was a trade I wasn't comfortable with at this point. If anything, I'll wait for the 5 to close and see how we're looking. But if the 5 closes above inside supply, I would not want to take this short again. If it closes below supply, I would definitely consider short. 13 seconds. Yeah, I mean, it could continue. Nvidia's trying to drop lower. Weighted index is trying to hold VWAP, though. We'll see. It's ugly. Oh, dude, that's facts. Oh, my lord. Can I get a hallelujah for getting out of that short? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Did we have news? What time? It was obviously 10. It's obviously 10. That's wild. That's called trusting your instinct on that. Holy shit. Dude, even if I did hold this, guys, again, even if I did hold this, my stop loss is right here. That would have just stop hunted and continue. Nobody's catching that because of that wick. That was wild, dude. Was that news, though? Am I missing something? Setting stop loss on broker app. No, excellent. Yo, good getting. It was smart to get out of NQ though. What was the news we just had? 10 Michigan. Oh, Michigan consumer sentiment. That's on me, guys. I'm usually pretty good with keeping up with stuff like that. Like PPI, CPI was all week. I forgot. I didn't even realize, to be honest. You know what? I cleaned up my stuff. Yeah, dude. I was just in ninja clothes. Nah, dude, that wasn't. It was NQ rips. It was, I guess, in a sense, it was manipulation. But you have to look at the market internals themselves, right? So right here, this is the Nasdaq, and right at 10 o'clock hits, they pulled all of their orders, and the market just went berserk, right? So it wasn't manipulated by any type of volume or bank or anything like that. It was just a reaction, a market reaction to the news, which happens quite often. But what's great about it is it gives us a data high, and data highs are important, and a data low, which is also important. So now we have, welcome to our new range, guys. Data, data, data. Data, 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 data. Data, data, data. So now we could look for a new manipulation, either higher or lower, and then to target the other side. So thank you, market. That was close, man. That was close. And after yesterday, dude, yesterday, NQ rips, because you're new in here. Anybody who wasn't in the live stream yesterday, yeah, that was. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. It was yesterday. Oh wait, gold. Hold up. Right, gold reacts to news too. Can't forget that. What was I saying? Give me a sec to set up gold. Oh yeah, we let a really nice Nasdaq trade slip out of our hands, and it was definitely a bit disappointing. So guys, check out Bookmap. We're looking at gold right here on Bookmap. We came into these very heavy levels down here, right? So that's giving me confidence on this level over here. So I want to see if we could hold, or if we want to run lower into this 2600 level, which is a key level. I'm looking for maybe VWAP to hold on gold. Yo, good reading you, NQ Rips. Be well, bro. Be well. See you soon. See you next stream. I don't think Monday's a holiday, so we'll be right back here. I'm trying to see when I got out of that. Like, what time? Was it 9:59? Dude, I got out at 9:59 without knowing about news, without even realizing it was about to be 10. That was close. Wait for that 15. Look at the 15, guys. 15 could be a bearish 15-minute candle. 15-minute basing candle. Before a rip lower. And if that's the case, here's our data manipulation. And here's our downside target. If we close lower, which... Nope, not a fan of that one. 50. Oh, that was the 5-minute. It was on the 5. Silly. How would the hourly close? Hourly's okay. Not the best. Look at the last hourly candle we had, right? It was a green candle with a long wick to the downside, a long wick to the upside. But the last candle on the ES was a very strong wick to the upside. So ES has a bit more strength to it. But we're going to be patient. Look at I like that gold reaction to that zone. If gold could retest that, maybe I'll take gold long. Yeah, if gold could retest that, we'll take gold long. If you make it out of mana. Alright, gold. Work your magic. Now let's see where we at. That might be the continuation on gold. We'll see. Depending how this 1 minute closes on gold, I'll take it long. Ideally would like this 1 minute fair value gap to be hit again, but I don't know if we're gonna get that right now. Buying pressure. Oh, might get that manipulation of that data high up here on NASDAQ.
Kevin, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Golly, stupid Discord. I was calling out that time all this time, but
Oh my
for whatever reason,
goodness.
it wasn't going through Discord.
Dude, you know what's funny? I always know you're like on point with that too. I was like, why nobody? I was like, that's weird. How come I forgot? And I was like, nobody else told me too. But it's like, damn. I guess it's just me today.
It's just Discord. A stupid thing. It showed I was talking, but nobody could hear me.
That's funny. All right, I'm waiting for a minute here on gold. Because if it wants to break lower, I want to get back in that other entry. Yeah, I'm not taking gold right there. Selling pressure, buying pressure, selling pressure. Chop, 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 chop. Gold. Gold is asking to be bought right now. I just would rather get it at a better price. So excuse me. Excuse me for being picky about it. Here we go, gold. Looking for gold along in this zone right here. Maybe, we'll see how we react to this level. If we come back into that level. Nice, nice. $10 seconds. In gold in 1 minute. 5 minute closes in a minute. Come on, gold, give me an entry. You know you don't want to. Come on, market makers, you know you don't want to give me an entry. And one quick tap, and we'll bounce right back up and let it ride. 40 seconds in this 1 minute. I'm looking at this gold on Bookmap. Yeah, just those buyers didn't get entered there, didn't get filled. Gotta still look at the 5 though. $5 foot long. Let's see. NQ close to taking out that data high. News high, data high. How high? Snoop Dogg high. Let's see. What up, Lion Trader? How to subscribe to your channel? If you're watching on YouTube, there should be a subscribe button on there. If Nas comes back and close inside range, yeah, I mean it's still in a sense in a range. If we look at our news candle right here at 10 o'clock, this gives us our data high and our data low. That gives us our essential range. So if we break this high up here around 19,513 and reject, that could be our manipulation before we want to push back lower to get the liquidity sitting at 19,414. Gold is pushing higher right now. We did not get filled on gold. definitely don't see any valid entries on gold other than this entry right here. So if it comes back and hits it, I'm definitely in on gold. That's for sure. Right now we're just waiting. Don't forget, YouTube guys, check us out. We post YouTube videos, like educational content and stuff. Whatever you see here on the screens, whatever I'm talking about, there's a 99% chance, maybe 95% chance that there's already a video out on it. And yeah. I do think gold is strong because of that daily time frame on gold. So I do think it will want to take out an all-time high. Don't know. New daily high, I should say, too. I don't know when or where. Our entry would have been this zone right here. We did not get that entry. NASDAQ with some selling. ES, look at the range on ES right here. This is on the 1 minute, though. Look at the 5 minute. Looks a bit smoother, that it's trying to push higher. I'm going to see if I could get some type of entry on gold down here. I don't think so. 15 closes soon. We got some time. We don't have to chase anything. Some buying pressure. Look at that. I said that 5. When in doubt, zoom out. That 1 minute looked like a chop fest. 5 minute looked smoother to the buy side. What did we get? Smoother to the buy side. 15. 30. We're just waiting on that 15 to close. We got 240 left. I'm just waiting right now. Alright, ES near its data high, right up here. Look at that, it was right at the top of that area. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Thank you so much. So helpful. You know what it is? It's funny. It's funny because it is helpful. It's very helpful because you don't have to keep an eye on the actual chart all the time. But it's annoying sometimes. But it's very helpful sometimes. Double top there on NQ. Lower high on ES. Oh man, does gold want to give me an entry down here? I'm not just jumping in just to jump in. But we'll see. Still looking at that area. Wow, selling pressure's in right now. Gotta remember, we're in supply on NASDAQ, so it's hard to really go long, and that's why we get in so much chop in the market is, I want to say sort of like fighting it so hard, you know? If gold pushes green on this candle, I'm taking it long. Hey gold, you want to pick a side? Let's see, 50 seconds on gold, 5 minute. 50 seconds on all the 5 minute charts, not just gold. 15 minutes got 40 seconds. Gotta be careful on that, guys. Gotta see how that 15 closes. Short at 19,490. Okay, I see you. Stop loss at the high. Good stuff. I like that. If these sellers could step in here, definitely like that. Gold, just like, you know, not sure what to do. It's like, do I want to give Kevin a better entry? Do I want to make him chase it? What do I want to do? Well, on that close, I'm not getting in randomly. But where are we, though? 15 minute. Yeah, I'm gonna need some gold longs at some point. We're going to give gold a shot in just a moment. Let's put gold up here. Bro, I hate one monitor is, for whatever reason, a different size than the other. So when I drag something over, it's a little special. Let's see if we could get a long entry on gold here. If we get good buying pressure, I'm just gonna get right in, but like, oh, wait. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Alright, we're gonna try gold. It's like, I want to try it where we are here, because I feel like these buyers are trying their best to try to have it pop, but I also feel like it could drop one more time, and I don't want to stop out where my original entry was, because there's nothing worse than that.
Yeah, there is stopping out for a loss.
Well, that's what I'm saying, stopping out at where my original entry was. Like, if my original entry should, I'm saying where it was as in where it should have been. Alright, we're gonna try gold here. Didn't fill me yet. Filled me right there. Stop loss is gonna be at the low of this fair value gap to keep it tight, and just to see if the momentum does want to continue now. If we do fail, I'm just going to stop out for a very small loss, and I will reassess my original entry. It's like already failing, already a little concerned about it, but the 15 looked good. I want to sort of almost keep my stop loss lower, because I don't know if we're going to break that 15. The 15 looked good to the buy side, so we're going to be patient here on gold. Really want to see a break above this 2606 level. Long gold right now, looking for new high a day. Probably some continuation at that too. Some buying pressure on NASDAQ and ES. New highs on ES and NASDAQ. Gold with some strength too. Very good. Good stuff. Bit of a pullback. Staying chopping. Long gold right now. Just one contract gold. 2605.10 is my entry. So we're right near my entry right now. 2603 is pretty heavy. 2602.90 is pretty heavy. Really need these buyers to continue here on this 5-minute candle. Because I was looking for the 15 to continue trend. So if I'm looking for the 15 to continue trend, I'm going to need the candles inside the 15 to continue, which are the 5. So, okay, if the first candle doesn't want to continue, that's fine. We still have 10 more minutes to go. But it helps to have the momentum of that first candle. So again, very tight right here. Buyers are trying to step in and failing. This is a heavy level, 2606.20. Gold 2 wiki for me on the basing. Yeah. See, I like a basing with a long lower wick, because that tells me that there are some trapped sellers in there if we want to pop back higher. It's definitely finding a bit of a wall here, yeah. And again, I didn't want to have to stop out at my original entry. I'm moving my stop loss up a little bit here. Definitely struggling, not the 5-minute I wanted to see. But I didn't see anything that we rejected to the upside. But that 5 definitely looks more bearish right now. So I'm definitely considering just getting right out. Moving my stop loss up a little bit. Like right a tick below the 1-minute fair value gap. That little blue zone we have. That's where my stop loss is right now. Because the thing is too, if we do drop, I'm going to want to see how we react to the zone again. Sellers keep stepping in though. Not looking good for gold. We had that manipulation on NQ. I'm probably gonna get stopped out of gold here. I'm looking for some NQ shorts though. Still in gold long somehow. NQ shorts keep looking better and better. Not taking NQ yet. Still in gold long. I can't believe it didn't stop me out. Look at those buyers trying to step in on gold. That green on gold, great stuff. Power of the higher time frame. But let's see if it wants to play out. Remember, we got the 15 I want to see continue higher. I want to see us at least above that recent 15. This is at least. At least. Not taking NQ short, just being patient right now. That's what it's about. Gold definitely is chopping at the moment, consolidating. Not sure if buyers want to take over or sellers want to take over. My stop loss is still where you see it on the chart right down here. I'm considering getting out just to keep it at a very small loss because of the wicks. I might move my stop. Yeah, I'm gonna move my stop a few more points up, just to the very bottom, sort of where this candle's low is. So if sellers want to take us one more dive, I'm just out. Just got to protect ourselves in trading. There's some buying pressure. I want to see this continue. Minute 30 left in the 5 minute. Still got time on the 15. NASDAQ shorts at the moment out of the question. Having a bit of divergence right here, but I do think we're going to break it. Want to see gold continue here. We're getting some heavy levels supporting us on gold, and they're trying to pull it. But let's see. We really got to clear this level right here. This has been a huge issue.
I need your wallet too,
So nice pump on ES. NQ still failed that high. Bit of divergence still on ES. NQ on the 1 minute, so nothing too major. 5 minute looks good. Got a minute left on the 5 minute. I like that bullish pressure on the last 1 minute candle we had. Again, I really want to see us clear this 2606.60 to continue higher on the 15 minute and to go get that new high a day and all-time high on gold. So gold is a big name right now to trade. Five minutes, got about 30 seconds left. My stop loss is now at the bottom of this candle. Looking for about 3 to 1, almost 4 to 1. I've been staring at the sun for 6 whole days. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. You want me to sing for you? La-di-da-di. I sort of, yeah, no, I'm not feeling gold here. We're going to have to see. 15, though, has got 5 minutes still in it, so I'm just going to wait. Good buying pressure. Glad we didn't take anything short on NASDAQ or, what's it called? Or ES. I'm keeping my stop loss at that low, at this low right here. I'm looking for continuation on this 5. That's where we're at on gold. We might not get it. We might go stop out on this trade, but I'm going based off of higher time frame analysis. Really want to see 26.067 cleared, but very heavy level here on 26.0650 on the heat map. But it looks like yeah, now they're getting heavier. Very close, very close. Good buying pressure again on the NASDAQ. No more divergence. Gold looks weak. Yeah, gold's not looking good at the moment. 30 looked pretty bearish on gold too, I just realized. Just gonna hold out here on gold. Stop loss is still the same. 26.0310. Right with this heavy level on heat map, so we'll see. It might manipulate, go hit the bottom of that range and then pop back up, but I wanted the 5 minute to continue. You know what, we'll move my stop a little bit, just to give it some more breathing room in case it does want to wick around. There we go, they're starting to get lighter on this level. This might, come on now, gold. Give us that pump. Show me something, give me something. I'm zooming out to try to see the volume bubbles a bit more clear. I don't see strong buying yet. I really need to see good buying volume or we're not going to continue. Period. Just like if we were trending lower, we need to see good selling volume. But, not really. If buying volume fails, we are going to drop. Okay, this level's getting a lot lighter right now. That's a good sign for the buyers, because we need the, okay, much lighter, okay. I'm getting a bit more confidence in this trade on longs on gold here. 2.5 minutes left. I need a pump. I need a strong move. Sellers trying to step back in again. Very close here on gold. NASDAQ chopping around, dropping now. We're long gold. Really wanted to clear this level on the 15-minute time frame, and we have 2 minutes till the 15 closes and 2 minutes till the 5 closes. So I want good buying pressure on this 5-minute candle. Nice. Moving my stop loss back to the bottom of that little 1 minute fair value gap thing. Nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Really want to see that strength. I need a strong move. Okay, clearing that level right now. Minute 44 left. Do we want to continue here? How's the volume looking? There we go. Here we go. Gold. Love it, baby. Love it. You shouldn't have. It's going to reverse. No, I'm just playing. Minute and a half on this 5, dude. It could wick back lower. That's absolutely true. But I'm in this. I wanted those highs. That's what I was looking for. That's my setup. I don't want to cut my winner short if we do want to go for that target. And again, this was a higher time frame analysis trade. I'm looking for the 15 to close up here and continue. So a minute left on this 5. That will tell me if I'm holding or if I'm folding. Or if I'm bowling. So funny. I like how we're looking on heat map. They pulled this level. I want to see this level work as support now. 2606.20. 45 seconds left on this gold trade. I'm sorry, on this 5-minute candle and 15-minute candle. Really want to see a close above this level. If we don't, I will most likely 99% just exit this trade. Sellers are getting weak on gold. Not a fan of that at all. Got 22 seconds left. How's the 15 looking? Just gotta wait and see. NASDAQ, bit of a rip lower. See if that has an effect on gold. It's like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I might get out at the high of that previous candle. I don't know. I'm gonna trust myself and get out at the high of that previous candle because I don't trust gold now. It's like the heat map is telling me to trust it, but the price action's telling me no freaking way. Probably gonna get out of gold here for the scalp on this long, but I gotta see. We're struggling up here. But Bookmap is telling me we shouldn't. I'm getting out here. I'm getting out there, guys. I'm out of that gold long. I know we cut our winners a bit short. Well, not really. We got out of that NASDAQ on a great exit. Yo, look at this manipulation. Drop target. That's crazy. So we missed NASDAQ, but not really. We took gold. Very tight stop on that. Pretty solid day. Pretty solid week. Won't complain. I don't trust gold because it failed to close above that high. The 15 does still look bullish, so there's a good chance I am wrong. We are going to continue. I wasn't wrong in the sense of the direction, which is great. We were in the right trade and all that. We stayed in the trade. Just a matter of patience. We got some divergence here on the NASDAQ and ES. NASDAQ took out that data low. ES did not take out that data low yet. This was a pretty nice setup. I want to see if there was any real entry to it, though. Because look, we just had boom, drop, 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 drop. So the question now is, do we want to continue this trend lower? Do we want to pull back? Where's our optimal trade entry? And then I say, okay, well, we have a fair value gap in this supply zone at this 78% optimal trade entry. That's what I'm going to wait for a short. Look at gold is wicking again, guys. Yo, YouTube, don't forget, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Likes are free, and they help support the channel. NASDAQ orders short 467. Okay, alright, be careful with that. Be careful with that. I also see right here an order block candle, so that sort of gives me a bit more confidence too on this entry. I'm sorry, a breaker block I should say, because originally it was an order block. It was a red candle with some continuation, just like a supply or demand zone on a lower time frame. But it held once right here on this candle, and then it broke. So now it's a breaker block plus fair value gap. That's what we're looking at on NASDAQ right there, 6 to 1. 6 to 1. Will it hit? What time is it? 10:30. Let's see. We'll wait. We'll be patient. If it wants to continue, we're not going to get that set up. But right now, we're looking for a 6 to 1 on NASDAQ with this pullback from the divergence. Gold's chopping around. Definitely wouldn't have been comfortable holding gold. But again, it does look like it wants to continue. Doesn't have much resistance above us, which is what makes me think we'll want to continue. Like the next target's 2612, which is at that high a day. But we do have some levels below us, and sometimes those work as magnets. But nah, yeah, I do think gold might want to see higher. But you know what it is? It's at this point, I said forget the bubbles. That's great. It's good to know volume. It's good to know what's going on. But I remembered, okay, well, to be real, on Bookmap, well, not on Bookmap, on the price action, buyers kept coming in, and then the pullbacks were really strong. Really strong. So because those pullbacks were really strong, based on the current price action we were watching, I didn't want to stay in it with the risk of it being a pullback really strong and then continuing that direction. Because at this point, we're having trouble with the top of this little 5-minute consolidation range, even though the 15 is still suggesting bullish. What'd you say? Bookmap looks like a bear flag. Yeah, right. Right, see, look at that. Again, impulse move lower on gold. I don't want to be in that for that. So we're out of gold. Took a scalp. Staying patient on NASDAQ here. Looking for a potential short on NASDAQ. Gold could still continue. If we look at the 1 minute, we are making higher lows. It's just been like really having trouble with making higher highs. So again, we're staying patient. We're looking for NASDAQ short entry here. Depending on the price action going up into this zone, how's the 5 minute look? 5 minute looks ready to come back. I'm just waiting right now, ladies and gents. Good buying pressure right there. Let me get the weighted index back in here. Or not. There she is. Right, maybe we'll line up in this entry with the weighted index's VWAP. VIX is trying to push lower right now, trying to pivot. Gotta remember too though, it's 10:30 now. What have we been doing? A lot of the time this whole week, we're dropping and then we're reversing sometime around 10:30, 11, whenever it is. Yo, appreciate that trade, Wolf, right? Yo, that gold trade was definitely a shaker. This is where we're at today on our trades. We took this short NASDAQ, very small scalp because of the range, and then we had news, thank goodness. And then we had gold. Gold long, oh my goodness. Gold was also just such a small scalp. Like, we're aiming for bigger trades. The problem is we're reading the market structure within, and it's not lining up with our trade plan. So what we have to do as traders is we have to acknowledge that, and we have to adjust our trading. So we have a 5 minute fair value gap right here that we're beginning to reject. But I wanted this OTE. I want to see if the people shorting this 5 minute fair value gap are going to get stopped out in my entry. Or, again, gotta remember, we have been pumping in the after we sold off the past few days. So we could probably even try a long here, scalp some longs. I'm not going to do that, though, because now we're looking to go long into some sort of resistance. So we're just staying patient, man. I'm hungry. We're waiting on this, guys. Waiting. We're starting to reject that fair value gap a little bit. So, like, I suppose this could be a potential entry. I'm not taking it, though. I mean, you know what it is, too? It's a 5 minute fair value gap on a supply zone. That's pretty clean. I just can't. Just don't. I have that other entry in the supply zone, too, that's above this entry. But I can't wake you when you're dreaming of me. Gold is doing its best to stay up too. There's NASDAQ, probably gonna see a little pump here. Buy shorts, bye-bye. Just waiting right now. We do have a fair value gap on ES up here. ES optimal trade entry lines up in there too. So again, we're just sort of waiting right now on NASDAQ to enter this fair value gap and see if we get a reaction to it. We got about 30 seconds left on the 5 minute. We're pumping pretty strong right here, so we're not going to be jumping in shorts right away. That would be a little dumb. We're going to wait for how this 1 minute closes. We're going to wait how the 5 minute closes. Show you the 5 minute. Look at this, is a long lower wick that rejected this low, and now we're getting a pump. So just like we would create a demand zone, small body, long lower wick, impulse move, expect continuation. So I'm going to be very wary of shorts in this zone. Because right now, all it's telling me is pump city. YouTube guys, hit that like button. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Show some love. We're chilling right now. Drink some water. So we're rejecting that zone. We're not jumping right in. Because again, pump city on that 5 minute. But I can't wake you when you're... I don't know why I don't have icebergs anymore. I wish I knew. 5 seconds in this 1 minute. Not a fan of this zone right now. We'll wait. Because guess what? If we break this zone, I'm going to look for a retest of this zone to go long. So it's like, let's just be patient. Don't jump the gun into anything. Never, ever jump the gun in trading. Because I could take a short here, and it could just go right to my stop loss. Sure, I waited for my confirmation, my entry, my zone, blah, 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 blah. But ran right through it. I wasn't reading what the chart was doing. Just like our gold trade. Let's see where gold's at right now. Gold, again, it's just chopping. It's not the smoothest of price action. 15 still looks bullish. It's crazy. Gold looks good there to continue. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, gold with some buying pressure. It's too late to get back in gold. It is what it is. Coulda, woulda, shoulda on that, right? You know what I'm saying? Coulda trusted it. Saw the 15. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It is what it is. Right now we're still waiting on this zone on the NASDAQ. 2:30 left on this 5 minute. We're starting to reject the zone. If this minute candle could close below this zone, that would be great. Bum 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 bum. Oh, VIX is pushing lower, which is bullish. VIX near a new low of day, which again is very bullish. So we're not jumping in any shorts. We're looking at this range. We've been playing the ranges today. Been doing well today. That's all that matters. Consistency. Doing what you're supposed to do. Doing what works for you. Not jumping in shorts. Oh, but we're rejecting from that zone. Nope, not jumping in shorts. Let's check the 15-minute time frame. 15 closes in a minute and a half. I'm sorry, that's a 5 minute. A 5 minute close, a minute and a half. 15 closes a minute and a half too. Oh, boom, look at that. Big pop right there. Big pop. Now I would question, do we want to make divergence again? Does ES want to make a new high up to this key level? Well, NQ fails that high. Patience is our best friend. Jenya, you were able to hear Marzetti calling news? Marzetti, could you say something?
1, 2, 3. My Discord's been in and out today. I don't know what's going on.
That's so weird. Because I wasn't able to hear you. Look at that. That's why we don't jump right on and shorts go, oh, well, it hit our zone. Nope. Gotta wait. Always gotta wait. Alright. Divergence at that key level on ES. 10 seconds left on this 5 minute though. Nah. Nah. Because now we could probably look at this area as an area to target to go along, like we said before. Delete, delete. We're gonna hold this right here. Patience is a virtue. No more divergence. Got some room to run. Daily time frame is bullish. Had news today. Yeah, I'll take that along. I'll let you guys know. You'll hear it. You guys hear it now, right? Because I think I fixed it. You guys hear it when I get filled now.
Nope.
What? I heard it. It went cha-ching. Yo, YouTube, you guys let me know. Did you guys hear it when I got filled earlier? We took the golden NASDAQ trades. Because I thought I fixed it. I was super hype. I thought I fixed it.
I didn't hear it.
Damn it. Alright, well, I know I sort of fixed it. Because I could hear it now. Before, I couldn't even hear it. It was just completely turned off.
Might check your OBS settings that it's got the secondary channel audio turned on.
YouTube didn't let me know if they could hear it. YouTube is where OBS would matter. It's here, Discord, that you guys didn't hear it either, though. I'd much rather you guys heard it than Discord, YouTube.
Discord does not move your system sounds through. It filters those.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, look at gold. Gold might give you guys another entry to go long. I'm not taking it. Too choppy. No more divergence. Both of them made new highs. VIX made a new low a day. Buyers are here. I'm looking for a long entry on the NASDAQ in this order block right here. Come on, pull back. Do it. You got the way. Alright, let's see. So I'm looking for a long entry in this 19,500 area. Key psych level right there, too. How's the 15 look? 30, stuff like that. 30 looks good for the bulls. Definitely gonna take these longs. See if we get a good entry. Looking like ES Huntington's 15, 16, 72. Say 70? That's far away. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I got 688. Wait, is that 688? 58. 58. I could see 58. Come on, NASDAQ. Because the thing is, I want the entry sooner than later on the 5, so it wicks back and goes back higher. But we'll see. This is just rejected off that data high, using that as support.
What do I put cookies on the oven for?
375. All right, let's see. Buyers are holding here. We're not going to look for any shorts. Look at this inverse fair value gap. This is the setup we were looking for on the NASDAQ, where we have the inverse fair value gap and the order block right here. So ES gave us inverse fair value gap entry. NASDAQ did not give us any entry just yet. Oh, this 5 minute. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Get a weighted index up on here. Get that back on extended hours so we're not so scrunched up. Weighted index looks strong. Still looking for longs on the NASDAQ and 19,500. Anybody, you better know that. Let's see. We'll keep using this data high as support right now. Okay, coming into the zone. Okay, I didn't enter yet. If this thing just dumps through it, we're not in this. Selling pressure starting to pick up. I'm not taking this short. Oh, long. I'm not taking this long. Maybe. Wait for this 1 minute to close. Really no rush to get into this. I'm having trouble trusting it right this second. Yeah. Not too confident on this right here, guys. We do have 3 left in the 5. It's like, I guess we'll give it a shot. So did you guys hear that fill or no? Oh, we're just gonna dump. Oh, that's unfortunate. So you did hear the fill. I was sort of, I took that so you heard it. Okay, so you do hear it. I'm getting back in it. I still like us bullish, but I don't know. Those sellers sort of just came in with some business. I should have had a wider stop, because then I wouldn't have stopped out. Took an unnecessary loss. I hate when that happens. Getting a pretty good rejection. I like that. I like that a lot. Really got to see that 5 push higher. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. 40 seconds left. Oh, do I have quant data anywhere? I do. Buyers are winning on quant data. 1 minute fair value gap though after we rejected a high. Not too thrilled about that. Buyers aren't stepping in too strong here, so I might look to turn this into a scalp. We're gonna see. Yeah, see the strong sellers above us? We don't really have many buyers below us. If we could bounce here and get a good buying pressure, but it's not feeling likely. Moving my stop loss up a little bit. Give us a squeeze, baby. Give us a squeeze. There we go. Give me something. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Give me something to take home. We're gonna probably get out of no, 25 seconds left on the 5. That was a nice impulse move, trapping a lot of sellers. If we want to continue on this 1, will help us continue on the next 5. Oh, the 15 wasn't bullish. Oh, I was wrong. That's unfortunate. Gonna have to get out of this. Nah, that's not good for the bulls right there. Give me a pump, let me get out. I'm gonna get out right there at that data high, in case we want to fall back into that range. I'd much rather play it safe, take my profits. We're right back to where we were before we just took that unnecessary loss. Oh, and then some. Very good. Very good. That's it. That's it. Risk management. Understand direction. Understand everything. Shake it off. It could still pump here. It does look like it's going to pump here. We're going to be careful, though. This was a pretty solid entry. I essentially did want to target all the way up here, so we'll see. Risking it all for What is that bell? Trade Wolf asks, what is that bell? That bell is the market pulse indicator on Bookmap. It's a great tool to use if you're trading and using Bookmap. Market pulse measures buying and selling volume. If we're starting to pump in either direction, you're going to want to see the market pulse pushing over a certain threshold. And if you don't see that threshold being pushed, there's a good chance that move is a fake. Oh, you got out too early in that. Yeah, I know. That's okay. There's no such thing as out too early. Except maybe if you're cutting your winner. No, I was going to say cutting your winner short. That's true. That is true. But just very choppy today, right? We have this initial move. We didn't get an optimal trade entry. Supply zone-wise, I don't really see much till this 2 hour up here on NASDAQ. So, I mean, it's only 10:56. This thing could pump away. Oh, yo, what's up, Ray? Hold up. Look at this 15 right here. If this 15 closes above the data high right there, gives us a basing candle, that's going to project us and launch us to this, where are we at? To this supply zone. I'm just saying. Because now we're getting the break of structure after we took out a couple lows down here. We're getting a basing candle on the 15, a push higher. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. But I still YouTube guys, smash that like button, drop a comment, tell me what you guys are trading. Here is our quant data right now. Oh, no, look at that. Glad I got out of those longs. Told you I wasn't trusting it. This is the net drift on QQQ, which is the NASDAQ NQ. So buyers are very strong all day today. Buyers have been in the green. Sellers were in the green, right? So that means sellers were net positive above the 0 line until about 10:23. 10:23 is when we had this high right here. So it seems like sellers started to sell their position right up here, which is strange. Usually it would go the opposite. So the market saw that and said, okay, everybody's getting out of their shorts. We're breaking highs. That's what happens. We break highs, people start to get out of their shorts. We break lows, people start to get out of their longs. Let's see, 10:31. 10:31. What did we have? 10:30 right here. We had a little bit of a dip on the calls. That was when we were pushing lower. So that will happen. We'll see that with the quant data, which is very cool. Market internals and such. We have our net drift on SPYs very close together, very tight. Did the 15 close yet? 50 seconds. Waiting on the market to pump. 30 seconds in the 15. Now, as you guys see right now, volatility's a little dry, right? We've only got a few seconds left in the 5 minute. 15 closes in a few seconds as well. The market wants to make us sort of second guess. People who are long are second guessing if they should hold, because, oh, well, right now buyers aren't pumping us. I don't know if I should hold this. Or bears, well, right now sellers are trying to drop. Maybe I should short this. Or maybe sellers are failing to drop. Maybe I should get out of my shorts. The market is making everybody second guess their positions at the moment if they're not aware of that higher time frame, which it did give us what I'm looking for. So as long as we hold that 15 low, which is right here, I'll look for a long. Sort of getting tight here too. Like price action wise. Delete that, get that out of there. Delete that, get that out of there. I'm considering grabbing some longs, get this out of here. What is data high? Data high is like, so we had news, we had a data event, a news event, right? We had Michigan report, Michigan sentiment, and that created a lot of volatility. It gave us a big wick higher right here, and it gave us a wick lower right here. So that sort of gives us a potential range. And as we see, we failed to break above these highs, and we did break above these highs and failed, and we were able to use this as a potential short target. Then we were able to use this. We failed this right here by a wick and reversed as well. So that sort of gives us a potential range. It's always important to be aware of the range in the market. Some selling. I do feel like buyers are going to want to take this. I just don't really see a good entry for longs. Like, I guess you could try here. Stop loss is the low because we don't want us to break that 15. The 15 is what's keeping us bullish. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. What if we looked at something like that? We'll try that out. I'm not long yet. 30 seconds for this 1 minute to close. Guys, give me 1 sec. I'll keep the stream going a little longer today. See if this trade wants to play out since the market likes having those longer trends today. Give me 1 minute though. I'll be right back. Wait. I knew it. These buyers are going to want to take it. Nvidia pumping higher. Where's our weighted index trying to push higher? Fix trying to push lower. Okay, I'm still... Give me 1 second. I put the cookies in, it'll set a timer. I'm gonna keep streaming and trading for like.
No, I think you should get that thing over. What's his name?
Okay.
Okay, so stream and then do it.
Yeah. Give me one.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. Give me a half a sec. Just 30 seconds. Guys, give me 1 sec. 1 sec. 1 sec. 1 sec. Sorry. Wait. Alright, so looking at this, hey, appreciate that trade, Wolf. That's nice. One love, one love. Looking at NQ over here, right? We are still at this area of resistance. 15-minute time frame is still bullish. I want to show you without the drawings. See that? This is why the 15 is bullish. I want to see a break above this recent high on the 15 in continuation, sort of like we were looking for on gold earlier. Which failed, by the way, guys. Gold failed. Look at gold. Gold's this bottom right chart. Yo, one love, Trade Wolf. One love. Hope to see you in the next stream. We'll be here again Monday. I'm gonna probably wrap this up if we can't break that high. We got 7 minutes left. 5 minute, 1 minute. That could be the retest right there. Look at those buyers, man. I'm telling you, I feel these buyers want it. VIX is pushing lower. I sort of want to take this long just because I feel like I know this is going to trend, but you don't know if it's going to trend until it happens, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how we react to this level up here, 19,530. 19,530. And don't forget, no, I think Trade Wolf, I think you said you were following us on social media already. Since they check us out, social media, Instagram and such. So we could delete that out. We're just chopping right now, right? Buyers are having a difficult time pushing us higher. Yes, sir, absolutely, Amity. Catch you Monday. Catch you Monday. Could maybe look for divergence over here. If NASDAQ could hold this low and ES breaks that low, we could look for longs. But with the 15 sort of getting ready to close soon, really want to see that push higher sooner rather than later. If I do end up chasing it, I will end up going in a very, very light size. Very light size. What's our range right now? Yeah, very light size. That recent 15 low is right here at 19,486. 19,486. So this 5-minute closes in 3 seconds. Definitely not a good looking 5-minute for the bulls right there. Again, maybe looking to see if ES wants to take out that low. NQ wants to hold this low. Will give us the divergence. But for right in this moment, there is nothing here. Chop fest indeed. Game over for gold. Yo, you know it. You know it. I'm glad we were reading the market and listening to the market. That's all we can do. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, my headset's off. I forgot to put it back on Discord. I'm sorry if anybody was talking. I did not hear you. But if not, we're golden. Bum 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 bum. So now again, this 15 is very important. If this 15 wants to pump and give us a strong move, we will look for somewhere to retest in this zone to go along to continue trend. If we don't, then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. We're done. How many trades we take today? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seems to be my magic, not my magic number, but like where I should draw the line in the sand. I've been talking about trading rules and discipline and stuff for the past, I guess this past week or so with the community. And I was saying how I always tell myself, 3 trades max, 3 trades max. But then it usually, the trading day comes about, take a trade, sometimes that first trade. Obviously, the first trade will always be a little tougher to take than the next. Sometimes it always depends strategy, depends on your patience, depends on who you are and how you are as a person. It just, to get comfortable in the market, be patient, then take a second trade, take a third trade, But I feel like max 3 losses, I'm done. But if I'm 2 for 1, I can then take that 4th trade. That's how I'll do it. Because the thing is, too, most of my trades, I'm usually risking 1 to make minimum 3. Risking 1 to make 3. Risking 1 to make 4. So if I'm right 50% of the time, and I'm risking 1 to make 4 twice, and I make 8, and then I'm wrong the other 2 times, well, I'm still up 6. Now, that could be... There we go, good buying. There we go. This looks good. I was rambling, so now we don't get our entry. And yet another short. Oh, Moonshift, be careful with those shorts. Gotta be careful. Market is trying its best. I mean, we do have divergence. ES didn't make a new high yet. But I like that momentum to push us higher. I don't see much resistance above us right now. And the past few days have been very bullish. We had news today, which can, of course, help us trend higher. I almost want to take this long right now, a breakout trade, but I don't breakout trade, so I'm not. 522 looks pretty good for a retest. Maybe we get a retest in here somewhere. Let's see. That's tough. Let's see. How's the 5 look? How's the 15 look? 15 closes 37 seconds. Very important. Let's give longs a shot with micros. Crazy light size. Literally 2 contracts. Because it's a starter position. If the momentum fails, I'm just right out. Small size, starter position, micro. Probably going to stop me out right there. Really want to let that 15 close, but 15 doesn't look the best right now for bulls. So probably going to get out. Sellers are starting to try to increase their volume here on Bookmap on the NASDAQ. I'm staying in these longs. I'm not out yet. It looks like, yeah, there we go. Out of those longs, really tight stop. I was just talking about rules. It still looks good for buyers, but we'll be good. We'll be good. All right, guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Don't overtrade. Hope you guys were able to cash in today. Great job. Well played. Be well, everybody. Nonsense on the left is Bookmap. Yes, the nonsense on the left is Bookmap. That is sort of like an internal, helps you to hit maps showing you liquidity points. Exactly. So these strong levels we see, the heavier levels, the blue is empty, dark blue is empty, red, orange, yellow, those are strong. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this thing wants to go now. And then that's it. And then that's it. Stop loss right here. But it don't look good. Yeah. Telling you that 15, those higher time frames are key. So key. Alright, all done today. All done. Closing agree. Not gonna overtrade. No. Slap on the wrist.
No, Pevin.
Yes, sir. But look, it's gonna go higher.
No.
But it's gonna... No, I'm just playing. Because look, the divergence. If we didn't have divergence and this 15-minute was a lot stronger, we probably would be going higher. But right now, we're just struggling. A lot of people trying to chase these longs. Let's not be those people. No more. Alright, everybody. Have a great weekend. Be well. Take care, YouTube. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I will catch you guys on Monday. Be well. Be blessed. Be safe. Appreciate your health and appreciate every minute we got. Take care.
Thanks,
Have a good one.